Yo, what is up everybody? Don't mind the hair, just got out the shower. But in today's video everybody, I'm going to be showing you guys how to tune your BMW 340i with MHD. So guys, I'm gonna run over a few things before I get into this video so you guys can determine if this is a good video for you or not. One thing first is my car did come with the MPPSK kit, which is M Performance Power and Sound Kit. So if you didn't know, that came with a bump from 320 to about 355, 360 horsepower from factory. So if you already have this kit, don't expect it to like add on top of it. It just adds it as if it was the base model, like 320 or 320 horsepower. So you shouldn't really expect that much of a horsepower gain. I think I got from like 360, like 370, 375-ish on like a good day. But if you guys have just like the base model B58 powered car, 340i, 440i, whatever, with the 40i that does not have the M Performance Power and Sound Kit, this would be a great bump in horsepower for you guys. You guys will feel a completely new car. I mean, even with like only the 10 to 15, maybe 20 horsepower gain you'll get if you already have the M Performance Power and Sound Kit and you add MHD Stage 1 on top of it. You know, you'll still feel like it definitely pulls harder. Like I can tell that for sure. But most of the thing we're going over in this video is going to be, you know, VMAX removal, speed limit removal. Obviously, you know, if you guys know, these cars are limited to about like 133 or 138. I don't know exactly. Just within that 130 range, you can't go farther than that. Obviously, in Mexico only though. So guys, what you need for this video is you're gonna need some kind of Wi-Fi adapter, not a Bluetooth adapter, a Wi-Fi OBD2 port adapter. I use the Thor one. I'll link everything used in this video in the description below. And then obviously you're going to need your MHD app on your phone, plus obviously the licenses you need for it. So like the MHD flasher license, I believe that's like $299, something like that dollars. And then also the Stage 1 map pack, which is like $99, something like that dollars. But yeah. And obviously there's other things too, like, you know, Stage 2, Stage 2 Plus, all that stuff, etc. I'm just covering Stage 1 in this video because I don't have like a callus downpipe or air intake. I don't have really any bolt-ons at all. So I'm going Stage 1 just to play it safe. Before I hop into the video, everybody, I just want to make sure you guys know that I did drop a new piece of clothing on my clothing brand, Lost Motives. It'll be one of the first links in the description below. So make sure to check that out and let me know in the comment section below if you decide to go ahead and cop a piece of the new clothing brand. Thank you guys. The support has been crazy recently. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. Yes, sir. Alright, buddy, so my car is kind of a mess right now, but you can see right there, that is the Thor Wi-Fi adapter. So I already have it plugged in still. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into my car. Now, I'm assuming for most of you, this is your first time flashing with MHD, so I do recommend using some kind of battery charger because it actually scared me at first because I'm used to boot mode where it doesn't take that long to flash or unlock the DME, if that makes sense. So I got scared because it was definitely like 20 to 22 minutes long it took to actually flash it to Stage 1. But after that, it will be like 1 to 2 minutes to flash to different maps. But just for Stage 1, first I'm using MHD, it's gonna take about 20 to 22 minutes. So I got scared that my car was gonna die, but luckily it didn't. It is a 2018 with not that high miles, so like the battery is still decently good. So thank God it didn't die on me, because if it dies on you, you're screwed. Alright, I'm gonna set my phone up here. Don't mind the cracks in my screen and stuff, but right here is the MHD app. So first things you wanna do is just turn on, like I said, you're gonna go ahead and turn on your battery. Make sure everything is off that doesn't need to be on. For example, if you have your headlights on, turn them off. If you have your AC or heat on at all, turn it off. Radio on, turn it off. If you guys want, you can also turn off your whole iDrive screen. I just didn't. I just made sure that my radio is muted so it doesn't use any of the stereo power. But over here on MHD, all you're gonna wanna do is make sure you are connected through Wi-Fi. So obviously I'm connected to my house's Wi-Fi right now, but right up here in a second should pop up. So you can see right here it says Thor Wi-Fi. Make sure you go ahead and connect to that. And also another thing too, if you have CarPlay, I would also recommend turning off your CarPlay because it might accidentally connect to it. So let me go ahead and do that really fast. All right, CarPlay is deactivated. Let me go ahead, exit out of settings in general, and I'll reopen it to go ahead and make sure, yep, Thor Wi-Fi. And then you go back to MHD. And if you guys haven't yet, this is what you're gonna do. So you're gonna click over here on the top left. You're gonna go ahead and hit my licenses. This is where you're gonna be able to activate those licenses. As you guys can see, I have the flasher license, which is the one that's like $299, and then the Stage 1 map pack, which is like $99. So add those in, you activate those, and then you're all set. And as you guys can see, you have, you know, flash backend map, flash MHD map, flash custom map, and unlock check. Most of you guys, you know, in this sense, you're not gonna have to unlock a DME or anything like that, like bench unlock it. But so that's really not a use. Same thing with these if you're just going Stage 1. So you're really gonna wanna focus on the flash a MHD map. And then as you guys can see, you have stage 0, which is pure stock, like 320 horsepower. Stage 0 plus, which is the power kit, which I'm not sure if the stock cars have this option. I think mine just does because it came from factory with the MHD, MPPK kit. And then obviously for stage 1, stage 2, HHP plus, all that stuff. But obviously we're just doing stage 1. So for mine, 93 octane, stage 1. You click on it to do all the customizations. So options. And then you can turn your exhaust burbles. I didn't need to do that because, like I said, at the M Performance Power and Sound Kit, it's already burbles from factory. And then you have other things like start bore I have checked. Exhaust flap always open in sport mode. Obviously have that checked. At the top you have VMAX limiter. That's just your speed limiter. So I also have that removed. Also sport mode cooling. Really helps with keeping your engine cool, not gonna lie. And then everything else like aftermarket downpipes, you have aftermarket downpipes, all that stuff. And I will be doing a video when I do install my downpipes soon. But basically guys, once you are done setting up all of those options, you can just hit long right and it will start tuning your car. Obviously I'm not gonna hit that because I already have my car tuned completely. I just wanna go and show you guys a process before the tuning. But it will go through about 20-22 minutes. So it's like 1%, 2%, all the way up to 100%. Once it's done, turn off your car for about 30 seconds and then turn it back on. You guys should be able to feel a difference when you go for a drive. And this is just like boot mode. After a while your car will adapt to it and it will actually get better as the more you drive your car with this tune on it. Alright buddy, so I'm gonna go ahead, hop into sport mode even though the car is off. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an example of a startup with the startup war. Alright buddy, as you guys can see, that did jump up to about 2,000 RPMs, and I had the M Performance exhaust with the M Performance Power and Sound Kit. The valve doesn't open for about 1 to 2 minutes after the car is on, so it takes a second, but once it's on, it sounds amazing. So if you guys actually don't have the M Performance Power and Sound Kit, I do recommend at least getting the M Performance exhaust because it sounds absolutely insane. But yeah, buddy, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few little tiny pulls for you guys just to give an example. I'll also go ahead and put my sport displays on so you guys can get an example of what the display is saying horsepower and torque wise. You guys can see right there, that bump. It was at 400, now it's at 480. All right, ready for this launch control? A little pull, the 60, I believe. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to watch the road because it's a curvy road, but.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Pulls way harder though. Horsepower gain over like M Performance Power Kit, crazy. Alright, that's gonna do it all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comment section, make sure to let me know if you have any questions about MHD that I can try and answer. Like I said, I'm new to this, I'm from boot mode, but there are some things I do know and I have learned over the past few weeks of trying to figure out what MHD is compared to boot mode and how to use it. Also, everybody, if you have not yet, make sure to go ahead and check out my new clothing brand drop. It's the Chase Your Dreams hoodie. It will be one of the first links in the description below. And also, everybody, my homie Lil Hudek also just dropped a new single, so make sure to go check that out. You can look him up on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You'll find him. He's decently known in my area, so make sure to go ahead and support the new single that he dropped. Also, but if you haven't yet, make sure to go and follow my Instagram and let me know in the comment section when you do, because you might have a chance at winning one of my free hoodies from my clothing brand. With that being said, everybody, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.